Shortly, the official party will enter the graduation hall. When they've taken their positions on stage, Advance Australia Fair will be played, and we invite you to join in the singing of the national anthem. Could you please stand for the academic procession?
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, and let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Distinguished guests, I would like to invite Uncle Chris Tobin, representative of the Darug people, to offer the traditional acknowledgement of country.
Thank you. Warumi Miriga. Hello friends and Nalawa. Welcome. I belong to one of the local Aboriginal families of the Darug people, the traditional custodians over this part of the country. I wish to firstly pay my respects to the country and its people by acknowledging that we meet today in Wallamata, the ancestral home of the Wallamedical clan. I'd like to thank the university for their invitation to come and join you for this acknowledgement. It's a ceremony I'm quite proud that we do in Australia, and quite grateful because our people appreciate it very much. My family, in fact, descend from Yarramundi, a respected elder and cleverman of the neighbouring Burrabrongal clan during the early years of colonisation. He saw that our survival in this new world could be best secured if we could learn more about it. And so he enrolled his daughter, Bullangai, or Maria, as she's known today, into the Native Institute, a school set up in 1815 by Governor Macquarie, offering formal education to Aboriginal children. Maria studied there for several years and used her newly acquired skills to lobby and eventually secure some land for herself and her family out along the Richmond Road. Other Aboriginal families soon joined them, and it became known as the Blackstown, where the present-day city of Blacktown gets its name. We are quite proud of her, as I'm sure your families are of you here today. And with good reason. Your success is our success. Your advancement, our advancement. Now that was probably better understood in traditional times when camp groups were smaller and clans abided by strict sharing laws, which meant the food that you caught and brought back was distributed throughout the rest of the camp. Your skills and good fortune were thus enjoyed by all. Your efforts literally nourished the rest of the community, and you in turn were looked after by them. Yes, we can live quite beautifully when we work together. Our Aboriginal ancestors certainly lived well in many respects, and I use occasions like this to offer them to yourselves as a model or a benchmark on how good to expect our lives today. You see, when Captain Cook arrived here a little over 230 years ago, he encountered a people whom he described as one of the happiest people he'd ever met. They owned nothing, he wrote, but the tools they carried. They made their shelters from the bark of trees without cutting them down, fed their families from the earth without excessive tilling or clearing. There was no slavery, no rich and poor, and no homelessness. Armies were unheard of, as were forts, jails, or even fences. People back then cooperated to collect the resources that were needed, which were then shared out according to strict Aboriginal law. Our lands were maintained in their natural state through fire and responsible harvesting. Our rivers and waterways kept clean and unpolluted, with people drinking out of them, as they have done here, for the past 30,000 years. Now, please consider, this is not a vision of an ideal society yet to come or a remembrance of a golden age way, way back. This was normal life for people here for the longest time, and not that long ago. And there's no good reason why we should expect less for ourselves and our children than what our ancestors enjoyed. Admittedly, there's a lot more of us. However, we are a clever people, and there is still much magic in the world, I like to believe. So graduates, I would say expect great and wonderful things from your life. Life is good, we are naturally happy, and normally very good at looking after each other and the planet. I would just ask that you share your skills with the rest of us and keep following that beautiful spirit within you that got you this far. Do this and I'm confident we can put together a world we can be proud of and a future that is worthy of our children. We can all do our bit. I'll do mine by finishing up and letting you graduate. Just want to say congratulations to all of you. Have a wonderful day and all the best in our collective futures. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, I'm pleased to introduce Pro-Chancellor of Macquarie University, Professor Nick Mansfield.
Thanks very much, Chris Tobin, for the acknowledgement to country. We're here today to celebrate the value and significance of education, and it adds a huge amount to the meaningfulness of this event to be able to connect it to the long and strong traditions of knowledge, education and wisdom that have been enacted in this country for many, many thousands of years. It's very important and a great honour for the university that you come and share these words with us, and we thank you very much. Thank you. Colleagues, guests, families and friends of our graduands, and most importantly, all our graduands. It's my distinct honour and pleasure to welcome you here today to this graduation ceremony. I bring our graduands and their guests and a special welcome from the members of the Macquarie University Council, the university's governing body. It's our hope that today is a very happy and memorable occasion for everyone. Now, I know we might have a few small children here today and maybe even a baby or two, and I want you to know that they are especially welcome. I also want you to know that we do not expect small children to remain either quiet or still during the course of a long graduation ceremony. This is very much an event for families, and young children are especially welcome. Today is a milestone day. Today we celebrate the wonderful achievements of those of you about to graduate. Completing a university degree is not an easy thing. It requires an intelligent and inquiring mind, determination and perseverance, and you've made many sacrifices along the way in pursuit of your end goal. But now you've made it, and I look forward to personally congratulating each and every one of you. I also want to especially welcome the families, supporters and friends of our graduands here today as invited guests. The fact that you've been invited by one of our graduates to share in one of the most memorable days of their lives shows that you've been an important influence. So to our invited guests, congratulations to you as well, and thank you for celebrating this important occasion with us. Universities are different from schools, colleges, and other educational institutions in that they link teaching, the sharing of knowledge and ideas, with research, the discovery and formulation of new knowledge and new ways of thinking. There are very few innovations in the world, whether it be in how we are treated when we're sick, how we interact with our environment, how we think about our past, the technologies that increasingly define our work, communication, and entertainment, how we are educated, the laws we live by, the policies governments pursue, or the debates that define how we live, think, and make values that are not touched by or even initiated in university research. A university education teaches you not only skills and knowledge, but gives you an awareness of how truth and new ideas develop, and how they are tested and how they are validated. Innovation is at the heart of every university, and therefore also challenge, difficulty, and the excitement that go with them. Macquarie University is at the forefront of innovation and challenge. It was at Macquarie University, for example, in work done in conjunction with the CSIRO, that the world's first working WLAN microchip was developed, on which current Wi-Fi technology depends. A technology that most of us carry around with us all the time, and that we depend on many hours of the day, and that many of you are using to record today's ceremony. It is this spirit of innovation we celebrate, especially in the graduation of our Doctor of Philosophy, our PhD candidates, who are being awarded the world's highest academic qualification for projects that by definition must be original, groundbreaking, and forward-thinking, no matter what the field. Everyone who is graduating today has had to confront these challenges of innovation, of new ways of thinking, and of change, a process that I'm sure has had its surprises and difficulties and confounding moments, as well as moments of anxiety, uncertainty, and stress. But graduates, you have confronted these challenges and you have won through. You have faced uncertainty and difficulty, you have been assessed against high standards, world-class standards, and you have met with success. You should be very proud of what you have accomplished. It is no small achievement. The university is certainly proud of you and what you have achieved. But we at Macquarie are also very much aware that education is not just an academic matter. It's fundamentally a social activity. It's about people and human relationships. The university strives to be an hospitable, open and supportive environment. The friendliness, inclusiveness and approachability of Macquarie staff and students is often commented on by visitors to the university, both from Australia and around the world. This is inherent to the Macquarie culture, and we intend it will always be so. Remember, you will always be welcome here. Macquarie University will always be a leader in learning and teaching, and a leader in the accumulation of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. However, our collective journey is about building community, where we have shared values and where we care about each other, even when our points of view on some issues might diverge. It is that combination of intellectual endeavour and human care that defines what a university is all about. Guests, academic and professional colleagues, and most importantly, our graduates, I offer you the warmest of welcomes to Macquarie University on this grand occasion. In just a few minutes, it will be my very great honour to confer your degrees upon you and welcome you as lifelong members of that community of scholars we proudly call Macquarie University. But it's now my great pleasure to introduce our occasional speaker, Associate Professor Christopher Gordon. Christopher Gordon commenced work as a registered nurse at Royal Prince Alfred Hospital in 1990, working in intensive care and across numerous senior clinical positions. He was a clinical assessor for postgraduate students and was heavily involved in clinical nurse education. During the late 1990s, he commenced study, completing a Master of Exercise Science Research in 2001. He also completed a business graduate certificate in 2006 whilst undertaking his PhD in mechanistic physiology. He started teaching at the University of Wollongong, lecturing across health and science courses. He became a lecturer in nursing and midwifery in 2006 at the University of Technology, Sydney, before moving to the University of Sydney as a senior lecturer in 2010. Christopher has worked in many senior educational roles, including Director of Postgraduate Studies, Honours Coordinator and Course Director, has been awarded numerous teaching awards, including the Australian Award for University Teaching, Vice Chancellor's Teaching Award for Educational Innovation, and is a Senior Fellow of the Higher Education Academy for recognition of his health professional educational leadership. Recently, Associate Professor Gordon has been employed in the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences here at Macquarie as part of the new affiliation with the Woolcock Institute of Medical Research, where he's a research leader of the insomnia and chronobiology research programs. At the Woolcock Institute, his research focuses on better understanding of the biological basis of insomnia disorder and creating new treatment pathways using digital health approaches. He's been an investigator on numerous NHMRC and MRFF and other competitive grant schemes, including the Alertness, Safety and Productivity Collaborative Research Centre and 2 NHMRC Centres of Research Excellence. His research program has created new knowledge about the biological changes that occur during sleep and waking, increasing the field's understanding of insomnia pathophysiology and the development of a cutting-edge digital treatment for insomnia called Sleep Fix, which has undergone several clinical trials. He's been a research and teaching mentor for a number of students, postdoctoral fellows and academic staff, and is the editor of the leading pathophysiology textbook in Australia and New Zealand for nursing and allied health students. I now invite Associate Professor Christopher Gordon to deliver the occasional address.
Thank you, Pro-Chancellor, faculty members, staff, distinguished guests, graduands, families and friends, and I hope I haven't missed anyone. I'm honoured to speak to you today on such an auspicious day for the graduands who are celebrating a magnificent milestone, completion of their degrees and graduation. Be it the first time or subsequent graduations, I hope you enjoy the day. I would like to start by saying, remember the day. I know I certainly did. Try and take a part of today and lock it in your memory because it is a significant day and one that you can share with family and friends. My last graduation was the awarding of my PhD, and it was seared into my brain. Not because it was a PhD, the culmination of many years of study and many degrees, but another reason. It was a busy day. I visited my supervisors and colleagues and they exchanged congratulations. When it was time for my graduation, the graduands were ushered into the hall, similar to what you've experienced. As the Pro-Chancellor said, PhD students have their title or their thesis read out, reflecting the significance of the degree. My turn arrived to walk onto the stage, and there I was, standing, about to get my photo with the Pro-Vice-Chancellor. The auditorium was very quiet. You could literally hear a pin drop. Well, that was the cue for my then 4-year-old daughter when she saw me and she shouted out, "There's Daddy!" Obviously, I was embarrassed. Everyone laughed, but I still managed to get through. Hopefully this will not happen today, although Pro-Chancellor said this may happen, and I don't want anyone to get any ideas. The university might be happy with me if audience members are shouting out every time graduates on stage. I needed to decide what to speak to you today about, and I could have provided an overview of my career. I worked as a clinician for 16 years and then became an academic. But that story is not remarkable. There's many people on this stage, and some of you will also experience that as well. On this occasion, it's not about my career, it's about your celebration. Therefore, today, I'd like to project a positive view of the future that you will live in and work, the future that you will shape. So what attributes do I think you should strive for the rest of your lives, especially in your careers? Today I'd like to espouse 3 attributes that I've stuck with and believe they'll hold you in good stead. These are resilience, curiosity and privilege. Let me tell you a story about resilience. The Nobel Prize for Medicine was released last Monday, and the award was bestowed to Dr. Catalin Carrico and Dr. Drew Wiseman. Both of these scientists were instrumental in the field of molecular biology, specifically how to use messenger RNA for therapeutic purposes. Messenger RNA is the stuff where genetic information through the DNA is transferred and used as a blueprint for making proteins. That's enough of the biology lesson for today. Back to our Nobel laureates for medicine. Dr. Catalin Carrico is an expert in messenger RNA, and Dr. Drew Wiseman is an infectious disease and vaccine expert. Catalin was born in Hungary and received a doctorate in biochemistry. Her family left Hungary by sewing cash into the daughter's teddy bear in a one-way ticket to the US. She obtained an academic position and started conducting research on messenger RNA as a treatment in the 1990s. But like so many academics, she did not secure enough funding. This was because DNA and gene therapy was all the rage and the dominant research at that time. Unfortunately, because of this, Catalina's research was ridiculed by her colleagues, and her academic institution actually demoted her from professor. Well, what transpired is a story of resilience, that of two scientists who persevered and produced scientific knowledge that paved the way for the messenger RNA technology that's used to produce messenger RNA COVID-19 vaccines, which we commonly refer to the drug name, such as the drug company, such as Pfizer. To show you the strength of these vaccines, the first clinical trial on messenger RNA vaccines started on the 16th of March 2020. That's literally 5 days after the World Health Organization declared the COVID-19 pandemic. This is what I call a good outcome for resilience. I wonder how many people who demoted Catalin all those years ago now feel when she and Drew Wiseman provided the blueprint for producing these amazing messenger RNA vaccines. To put this into context, there's been approximately 15 billion doses given, and it's literally saved millions of lives. I would also argue that every single graduate in this auditorium has already displayed resilience. You've shown tremendous resilience by completing your degree in part during COVID-19 lockdowns. This is no minor achievement. You are able to learn in such a foreign environment during COVID-19 life over the last few years. If I was a historian, I would argue that today's graduates have demonstrated incredible resilience to be sitting here today. Therefore, maintain your resilience. You'll always be prepared for the next phase of your life. The next area I'd like to stress is to keep your curiosity. I'm amazed at the pace of change that has occurred during the information age. Who would have thought that only in a space of 70 years we've gone from the invention of a single transistor to the digitally engaged world we now live in, with the internet, email, GPS, wireless networks, mobile phones and supercomputers. It was the curiosity of people who invented these technologies that we now take for granted. Let's look at how the information age has changed our lives. There are over 6.5 billion smartphone users worldwide, and the average person looks at their phone 260 times a day. I'm looking around to see who's looking at their phone now. In the time that I take to complete this speech, there will be 25 million YouTube views, 1,000 new domain names, 36 million Google searches, 275 text messages, almost 5 million apps downloaded onto smartphones, an enormous 2 billion emails sent, and 10 million Tinder swipes and 171,000 happy people. The young people in the audience will have more of an interest in that than me. I regretfully acknowledge that ChatGPT could probably write this speech better than me now, and that people could do this while I'm talking, and probably in the future it'll be an AI bot that will be able to develop my speech more coherently and probably tell funnier anecdotes. So to maintain your curiosity, use this information technology to stoke your curiosity, but also engage with other humans and the environment. Sir Isaac Newton did not need a supercomputer to understand the concept of gravity, but the observations of falling apple. Remain forever curious and let that stoke lifelong learning. The last area I'd like to talk about is the privilege of helping. Many of you are about to commence a health professional career. while others will work across a variety of sectors. Remember, it is an absolute privilege to be trusted by individuals, their families and loved ones. The times that you share with people, be it good or bad times, can be incredibly personal, and it is a privilege to be allowed to be part of these times. Many of your jobs will be work with people on a road to rehabilitation, seeing people get better, seeing people get worse, trying to alleviate pain, helping people through challenging times, trying to improve people's quality of life, but also during the good times when people are recovering and living healthier lives. During my clinical career, it was a privilege to help people. So with that, I want you to remember that as a healthcare professional, or even if you don't take a career in health, recognise that it is a privilege to work with people and share experiences with people that you would otherwise not have done. With that, enjoy your day, be thankful to your family, loved ones and friends. Hopefully your graduation will not be as embarrassing as mine, but consider all the people that supported you through the journey and be resilient, curious, and never take for granted the privilege of helping others. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Chris Gordon, for those warm and encouraging words. Thank you. As Pro-Chancellor of Macquarie University, I especially look forward to presiding at ceremonies just like this one and conferring degrees on those of you who have complied with the university's requirements for awards. I now call on Acting Registrar Fiona Reyerink to formally certify the eligibility of those who have met the requirements for awards.
Pro-Chancellor, I certify that all of the candidates being presented here today and those who are absent have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Senate for the degrees that they are to be awarded. Would all candidates for admission to the degrees please stand?
In the name of the Macquarie University Council and by my authority as Pro-Chancellor, I admit each of you present and those who are absent to the degrees for which you have qualified. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Pro-Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences. I now call on Professor Catherine Dean, Deputy Dean, Education and Employability, Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences at the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences to present the graduates. Professor Dean.
Pro-Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences, which contains two schools, the Macquarie Medical School and the School of Psychological Sciences, and three departments, Health Sciences, Chiropractic and Linguistics, as well as a research institute, the Australian Institute of Health Innovation. The faculty is a core component of the Macquarie University Health Sciences enterprise, with its unique academic health enterprise in Australia, as Macquarie is the only university that integrates its learning and research with clinical practice here on campus at our own health service called MQ Health. MQ Health provides the students enrolled in the faculty to learn or undertake research in an environment where real clinical practice is occurring. The faculty is proud of the way it integrates its learning and its health and medical research with patient care, captured in the purpose of MQ Health in 3 words: heal, learn, discover. In research, the faculty has particular strengths in neurosciences, cancer, clinical trials, psychological sciences, and health systems research. Students in the faculty are studying one of 9 undergraduate degrees or a larger number of postgraduate coursework degrees or research degrees. These include graduate entry health degrees including the Doctor of Medicine, the Doctor of Physiotherapy, the Master of Chiropractic, the Master of Public Health, the Master of Research, and our premium research degree, the Doctor of Philosophy. Pro-Chancellor, I present to you the graduates from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences, whom you have admitted to degrees or awarded diplomas. A high degree by research is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a program of study in which the defining characteristic is research. The Doctor of Philosophy is awarded to graduates who have demonstrated capacity to conduct research independently by forming a distinct contribution to the knowledge of the subject and to afford evidence of coherence and originality, shown either by the discovery of new facts or by the exercise of independent critical power. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Dr. Lyndall Murray, for a thesis entitled Oral Vocabulary and Word Reading, the Role of Mispronunciation Correction. Dr. Leanne Jennifer Ruggiero for a thesis entitled Quality of Life and Living Positively in Primary Progressive Aphasia. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Psychology with the degree of Bachelor of Human Sciences. Patrick Chu. Alison Dalloway. Sanja Rana Chanan. Sarah Subreeze. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Psychology with the degree of Bachelor of Speech, Hearing and Language Sciences. Sarah Shuker. Natasha Tham. Nicola Yu. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce and Bachelor of Human Sciences, Lauren Novachka. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce with the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Psychology, Raja Barcelon. Julian Chevalier. Stella Diamond. Lauren Hamilton Smith. Vientia Lee. Jiao Bao Liu. Phyllis Occhieri. Adelaide Casey. Tasmina Rahman. Jace Turner. Harris Philopoulos. Charlotte Williams. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Ashley Goodless. Isabel Mackenzie. Amy Scott. Cara Williams. Eunice Zhao. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts Psychology, Lyle Docker. Patricia Kubasi. Rebecca Reel. Natasha Singh. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Chiropractic Science, Olivia Duna. Emma Gianotti. Brian Tran. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Cognitive and Brain Sciences, Matilda Hale. Sophie Palmer. Leilotti Anne Pierre. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Human Sciences, Valeria Bailey-Inkyuk, Laura Borchig, Nikki Elizabeth Deed, Keen Duong, Raji Ferguson, Zane Gale, Laura Goddard, Amy Golland, Daniel Peter Gray, Jenny Huyn, Cameron Jenkins, Dennis Lepage, Olivia Lloyd, Harry Lomas, I think we're getting a photo with his mum. Nicholas Mata, Olivia Mayfield, Ashley McNee, Part Patil, Claudia Phillips, Muhammad Sufar Rana, Sammy Sheffers, Rebecca Sefton, Natalie Simon, Ari Starr, Tom Supple. Peter Tardroth. Natalie Tong. Meg Tyler. Danielle Wilson. Jianping Yu. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science: Adam Bing, Tara Conway, I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Science, Psychology, Ming Q. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Speech and Hearing Sciences, Chloe Eggins. I present the graduates admitted to the degree of Doctor of Physiotherapy, Hassan Abdul Rahman. Adam Al-Baltaf. Sam Bayliss. Jessica Bennett. Hannah Betts. Celeste Blanco. Benjamin Boyd. Celine Buyakata. Yan Dan Kao Chow. Jason Clark. Alexander Contabiga. Orna Dai. Jaden Field. Jackson Foster. Chad Geister. Nessa Jabbar. Daniel Grace. Sheridan Hazelgrove. Lauren Hurst. Jamal Kawaja. Blake Lindsay. Sydney Lehal. Gabriella Elizabeth Markowski. Catherine Masters. Claire McAvane. Ari Mushis. Shanae Mookie. Tamara Mohad. Diana Nguyen. Hannah Olenek. Lucas Overton. Nicholas Perry. Tia Phelan. Cynthia Priscilla. Hannah Rawlings, awarded the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Juliet Ridge. Daniel Restevsky. Sean Rowe. Michaela Rowland. Biagio Sacco. Finn Sully. Lara Salvarinas. Dennis Setio. Kathleen Solis. Emily Stewart. Olivia Suman. Chloe Trivett. James Ung. Joshua Wild. James Wong. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Chiropractic. Yasmin Ani. Stephen Huon. Ji Kim. Robin Kim. Sean Lanahan. Bin Lee. Brandon Lim. George Pottis. Samuel Rourke. Christopher Johan Wang. Timothy Wu. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of Organisational Psychology, Tien Hao Keith Chug. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Masters of Public Health, Fiza Amir. Juliet Boney. Anjani Mecca. Adib Memamri. William Nichols. Parami Wijanarika. Pro-Chancellor, a high degree by research is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a program of study in which the defining characteristic is research. Our Masters of Research is a 2-year full-time equivalent research training degree consisting of a research-based coursework, postgraduate research training and a major research projects. Graduates have focused on a specific research topic to produce a thesis of up to 20,000 words in preparation to a doctoral degree. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Masters of Research. James Dupre, for a thesis entitled The Evidence Base of Mobile Phone Applications for Mild Traumatic Brain Injury. Nabila Haq, for a thesis entitled Peer Counselling as an Approach to Improve Complementary Feeding Practices in Low and Middle Income Countries. Rachel Quinlan, for a thesis entitled Predicting Short-Term Outcomes of Infants Receiving Ponsity Management for Idiopathic Clubfoot. Amitoj Thins, for a thesis entitled Injury Surveillance Systems in Dance, a critical review and systematic development of an online system. The University Medal is the university's most prestigious academic award and is awarded to students who have demonstrated exceptional academic excellence throughout their university studies. Pro-Chancellor, I present the graduate admitted to the degree of the Doctor of Physiotherapy with the University Medal for Physiotherapy, Sophie French, also awarded the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence. Pro-Chancellor, that completes this afternoon's presentation of the graduates from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences.
Pro-Chancellor, I call on Sophie French, who graduated with a Doctor of Physiotherapy, to speak on behalf of the graduating group. Sophie French.
Pro-Chancellor, members of the University, fellow graduates and guests. My name is Sophie French and it is my honour to speak on behalf of the graduates today as we gather to celebrate a significant milestone in our lives, our graduation. It is a moment of immense pride, not only for us, but for all of those who have supported us throughout this journey. I would therefore like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and express gratitude to those individuals who have contributed to us reaching our graduation today. First and foremost, to my fellow graduates, especially the Doctor of Physiotherapy Cohort 9. Congratulations. It has been my privilege to share this rollercoaster journey with you, and I look forward to witnessing the contributions each of you will make to our profession. Secondly, to the dedicated Doctor of Physiotherapy staff and clinical placement supervisors. Thank you for the invaluable contributions you have made to our education and personal growth. While you have done many things for us, what I have admired most is the time you have taken to get to know each of us by name and the genuine interest you have shown in both our personal and professional lives. Having completed my undergraduate degree at another institution, I can confidently say that the bonds I have formed with the staff and peers at Macquarie is rare and is a testament to the culture you have cultivated within the Doctor of Physiotherapy program. A very special and sincere mention must go to Vid, Beck, Tim, and the physiotherapy clinical team. During Semester C in 2021, approximately 204 placements were needed for our cohort. Due to the craziness of COVID lockdowns, 155 of these placements were cancelled. By the end of Semester C, 187 placements were successfully completed, with the remaining 17 placements completed during the semester break, ensuring that no man was left behind. On behalf of all the DPT graduates today, thank you for going above and beyond to ensure that we all got through Semester C and are here graduating. Mum and Dad, from a young age, you instilled in my brothers and I that irrespective of what we choose to do with our lives, that a lack of passion for what we do is fatal. While it has taken me many years, 2 university degrees, a 6-month stint in Canberra, countless teary phone calls, and many moments of self-doubt, I stand here today knowing that I too have finally found my passion. So to my mum, dad, brothers, and partner Sam, I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation for encouraging me to pursue my passion and for being a constant source of love, patience, and unwavering belief throughout this much longer than expected journey. And finally, to the patients I encountered on clinical placement who selflessly gave me the opportunity to develop my skills as a physiotherapist. You taught me the greatest lesson of all, and that is, people won't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Today, as we all officially embark on our next journey as healthcare professionals, we have the incredible opportunity to interact with people who are in pain, who are suffering, and who are vulnerable. While the knowledge we have learned throughout our studies will provide us with a strong foundation, it all falls second to genuinely caring about the people in front of us. Even the most evidence-based treatment won't reach its full potential if the patient doesn't feel valued and cared for on a human level. Therefore, as we go forth, I challenge us all to be there for our patients first and foremost, to care for them with compassion, empathy, and with a spirit of love. Get to know the people you treat, listen to them, make them feel heard, and make them feel valued. In everything that you do, care about other people, love other people, and make an effort to leave every person and place better than you found it. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Sophie, for sharing your experience with us, and I'm sure it resonates very strongly with the graduating group. Congratulations again.
Oh, mio papino,
That was Yvette Masters. Will you please join me again in thanking her for that superb performance? Please also join me in thanking our musicians on the organ, Heather Mowen-Boyd. And on the trumpet, Miss Melanie McLaughlin. I'd also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank representatives of our alumni community who have come today to help celebrate this occasion. And finally, please join me in thanking our technical staff who ensure that the proceedings can be seen and heard, not just for all of us here today, but for those watching the event on live stream. Graduates, this ceremony marks a change in your relationship with Macquarie University, but it certainly does not represent the end of your association with us. From today onwards, you're now part of the bigger Macquarie family. Our alumni network, which has over 225,000 graduate members living in more than 140 countries around the world, now welcomes you to its fold. We look forward to seeing you back on campus, to attend alumni events, to undertake further study, or simply to enjoy our beautiful surrounds and reminisce about the times you spent here as a Macquarie University student. Graduates, the award of a university degree carries many opportunities and privileges, but like all privileges, it also carries responsibilities. We urge you to commit to lifelong learning and inquiry. We urge you to set ambitious goals for yourselves. We urge you to continue the hard work that has already brought you this far. And remember, the world is not only changed by the great leaps forward of an Albert Einstein or a Marie Curie, but by the many contributions, small and large, of people just like you. At Macquarie, we pride ourselves on developing each and every one of our students into engaged community citizens and leaders. So we urge you to always give thought to what you can do for others along the way. You don't have to do much sometimes to make a real difference to someone's life. Sometimes a small gesture or a kind word can mean an enormous amount. We challenge you to continue to exercise sound judgment and initiative, and to always be generous in offering practical advice and wisdom to those you meet on life's journey. Our hope is that as graduates of Macquarie University, you'll use what you've learnt here not only for your own benefit, but for the betterment of our community. And in all you do, we charge you to uphold the good name of Macquarie University. It's also our hope that you always remember the people who've helped you along the way, many of whom are here with us this afternoon. So to acknowledge their contribution and thank them, I'm going to ask you to do a couple of things. First, could all of our new graduates please stand? Now I want you to place your testamers on your seats behind you and turn around to face your families and friends. And now it's time to give them a mighty round of applause. Okay, turn around now. Don't sit down, don't sit down. Here on the dais with me are representatives of the academic staff who've supported you throughout your journey. So please join me in thanking them as well. Graduates, please remain standing. Do pick up your testamers. We don't want you to leave those behind. The official party will soon leave the graduation hall, followed by the graduates in procession. As we do, our organist will play the traditional recessional music of graduation, which has been played at ceremonies like this one for many centuries. There's an age-old set of Latin lyrics that goes to this music, which begin, Gaudiemus igitur, dum sumus juvenes. Translation, this graduation exit song starts, therefore let us rejoice, for we will always be young. The song speaks in a whimsical way of youth and old age at the same time, of the brevity of life and the inevitability of death, of the state and city, and of happiness. So again, to our newest graduates of Macquarie University, my warmest congratulations and every best wish for futures filled with success, satisfaction, and most importantly, with happiness. Now might I ask everyone to please stand. Shortly I'll lead the official party out to be followed by the graduates. I then invite you all to follow the graduates from the graduation hall and join us on the platform behind the building for some light refreshments. In closing today's wonderful celebration of your achievements, I say again, Gaudiamus igitur, therefore let us rejoice.